Next up. So when it comes to weight loss, which is what we're discussing today, detoxifying the body is a key part of that, right? Because not only do you want to get good nutrients in, you want to get the waste out, right? So your body can and your cells can function properly. So we've taken care of the detox part right here. Now, as far as balance, when it comes to weight loss, if you can think of course, it makes sense, calories in, calories out, the whole, you eat less, that definitely makes sense. However, there's a lot more involved in weight loss than just that. And as you start to get older, as women, for example, you start to hit the perimenopause age, menopause, men, as you start to hit, those 40s, 50s, and 60s, you'll notice that weight loss might not be as easy as it used to be. And that is because of hormonal changes and hormonal imbalances. So one of the things that we need to realize is living on this earth for decades because of chemicals that are out there, whether it's in toxic skincare, whether it's in the plugins that make your house smell good that are toxifying you, whether it's things in your water or just hormone disrupting chemicals that are allowed. They're horrible for you, but they're allowed. And fortunately, we don't use any of those in any of our products. So our Lucem skincare doesn't have those ingredients that are hormone disrupting. But the world that we live in, we're encountering those things. And little by little, year by year, decade by decade, your body's hormones, natural hormones, are getting off kilter. So if we could find some natural tools to help rebalance and reset those hormones, while at the same time you're learning to maybe change your food choices, to exercise, to do the things you need to do, but just get a little bit of nudge and a little bit of help. Would you be excited about that? Well, I can tell you, we've got a handful of products that can help to reset and rebalance hormonally. Again, we're not treating, diagnosing, or curing, but these ingredients are known to help rebalance. So I'm going to show you another product called Elite. Elite comes in a bag, and it has 28 of these little pixie sticks of little sachets of powder that you just mix in water and you drink. It's a blueberry pomegranate flavor, so it's delicious. Over here in the States, we have something called Crystal Light. I don't know if you guys have that or not, but it's a chemical concoction, flavored chemical concoction that a lot of people put in their water because people say, oh, I can't drink plain water. So they put these chemicals in their water with artificial sweeteners, all kinds of other things. I love to switch them to this because this will not only give them a flavor to their water, blueberry pomegranate, but it will give them no chemicals and all goodness. And one of the big things that Elite does, and let me read you some of the ingredients: evening primrose, holy basil, red clover, astaxanthin, which is one of the most potent antioxidants on the planet, so immune boosting. Some of the other ingredients I mentioned help to support and balance our hormones. L-lysine, Indian gooseberry, aloe, great for the skin, right? So anti-aging in that respect. Ashwagandha, do you know that one? You don't have to know these ingredients, but you know what? When you kind of hang around us around here at New Age, you'll start to learn a few of them, especially the important ones. So I want to mention ashwagandha. It's a long, crazy name. It's actually quite famous herb that helps the body adapt to stress. So when you're stressed out, one of your hormones, and again, we're talking about balancing hormones, cortisol. Have you heard of that one before? Cortisol is your stress hormone. So when you're stressed, cortisol gets elevated. And guess what happens when cortisol is elevated? You can't lose weight. You don't sleep well. You're probably not a whole lot of fun to be around with. So when you take ashwagandha, it helps to bring down and normalize cortisol levels. It's like a feel-good herb. So we've got that going on in here. When you bring down cortisol, guess what? You can start to lose weight. You sleep better. You're probably nicer to be around. And from a depression, anxiety, kind of that whole realm, I can't tell you how many people over and over and over again tell us how Elite has helped them in that mood category, right? Whether that's depression, anxiety, anything related to mood. So we're boosting the immune system with some of the ingredients like astaxanthin, because that's a super potent antioxidant. We are helping the skin because and anti-aging because some of the ingredients contribute to that. We're helping to balance hormones, one of the main ones being cortisol with the ashwagandha. So if we can get stress under control, we can make you feel good, your weight loss journey is going to be a whole lot more fun. Wouldn't you agree? And this tastes delicious. So you can have, one or two of these throughout the day. You would take this, during the day, and to support the body, and as a, get some extra water in, right? But it's flavored in a nice way, right? Not in a chemical way. So this is called Elite. Awesome. All right, so those are two really good products. So we're detoxifying the body of all the chemicals. We're going to start to balance the hormones a bit. We're going to get in a good mood. We're going to have glowing skin, right? And we're going to feel good by drinking our Elite. At least